on to the third part of this module. So here we are, genetic technologies. Does artificial manipulation of DNA have the potential to change populations forever? So here we go. We're going to discuss the uses and advantages of current genetic technologies. We're going to talk about reproductive technologies, cloning, recombinant DNA technologies, benefits to agricultural and medical and industrial applications, effect on biodiversity of agricultural biotech, influence of social, economic, and cultural contexts, and our inquiry question is, does artificial manipulation of DNA have the potential to change populations forever? So let's begin by looking at artificial insemination and pollination. We've already talked about this in Module 5. So artificial insemination is the injection of semen into the uterus without sexual intercourse. So we select animals that have favorable traits, and we basically take the egg and sperm, fertilize it, and we can also, what we can do is we can fertilize birth cycles. Sorry, we can synchronize birth cycles in order to essentially, yeah, synchronize across however many number of organisms that are being produced, and it can also lead to reduced injuries. We then have in vitro fertilization. So in vitro fertilization, IVF, is when the egg is fertilized outside of the body. So this is a fertility treatment that is used by humans to achieve successful pregnancy, and it also allows for embryo screening to occur. So here, for example, the process is that a woman is given hormone treatments to stimulate the production of eggs. So essentially, what happens is, once that happens, multiple eggs are taken from the woman's ovaries right there. In the labs, the eggs are mixed with a man's sperm and they're cultured to become fertilized. Once they are fertilized, they're placed in an incubator for 48 hours. And then they're planted in the woman's uterus, or they're frozen for future implanting. Okay, here we go. So reproductive technologies, artificial pollination. So plant sperm is purposefully taken from another plant, and it's placed in the stigma of another plant. So if you want to know these terms again, it is it is a really good revision for Mod 5 as well. So it leads to the creation of new plants with favorable traits, so pure breeding, or we can also have crossbreeding, and genetic experiments, of course, like Mendel's experiment can also occur here. Now, putting it all together, here are the outcomes. Artificial insemination leads to the passing on of favorable traits and favorable genes to the offspring. Increased efficacy of livestock industry, however, it can lead to limited genetic variability. In vitro fertilization, able to reproduce with desired mate, it allows for genetic screening of embryos to avoid disease, however, it is expensive. And artificial pollination leads to higher crop yields, selection of desirable traits, and also to the creation of monocultures.